Now, speaking of Islamic extremists, Australia making big waves this morning as Canberra officially designates Hamas in its entirety as a terrorist organization. ILTV's Asaf Nissan with the report.
A new blow to Hamas in Gaza on Thursday, Australia officially extending the terrorist group designation to Hamas political wing. And this, in line with policy from the United States, the UK, the European Union, and more.
The Morrison government has zero tolerance for violence. We will continue to focus on keeping Australians safe from terrorism and from violent extremism. The government has currently listed 28 organisations under the Criminal Code. And today's announcement follows the listing of the base and the entirety of Hezbollah late last year.
Originally, only Hamas's military wing had been barred, but now, as with Hezbollah, the organization in its entirety outlawed from the state. Home Affairs Minister Karen Andrews insisting that every group on the list earning the title, and then some. And penalties for affiliation with such groups, including up to 25 years in prison.
The views of Hamas and the violent extremist groups listed today are deeply disturbing, and there is no place in Australia for such views. It's vital that our laws target not only terrorist acts and terrorists, but also the organisations that plan, finance and carry out these acts.
Meanwhile, back in Israel, Prime Minister Naftali Bennett welcoming the decision as another important step in the global fight against terrorism, and thanking Australian Premier Scott Morrison for following through on their dialogue in this matter. The two have spoken about the issue back in November on the sidelines of the COP26 climate conference in Glasgow, Scotland.
ILTV Plus, your news from Israel and more 24/7. Start your free trial today. Subscribe at iltv.tv and watch from any device.